In today's tutorial for the Winter Wonderland Christmas card, we're using the Stitch Stars dies, and the ones I've used is this one, and these star ones, and I've cut them out of Whisper White. You will need some of our pearls. I'm also using our beaded pearls here, which these I believe are retiring. I'm using Very Vanilla ribbon. I'm using our Butterfly Gala punch and our Sprig punch. You've seen me use these before. These you get at your local craft store, his and hers, the petals. I'm using some of those. And then my cardstock is a card base of Whisper White. It is 9.5 by 6.5, and I have scored it on the long side at 4 3/4. Then for the inside is In Good Taste, and that is 6 1/4 by 4.5, and then a piece of Whisper White, which I will stamp my sentiment, Merry Christmas, on that, and that is 5 3/4 by 4. Then my layers for the top is the silver foil cardstock, and that measures 6 1/4 by 4.5, but I've punched out some of the sprigs with that because it's going to be covered up with the In Good Taste Designer Series paper, and that is 6 by 4 1/4, and I'm using the one that looks like a sweater. And then a piece of Feels Like Frost 5 3/4 by 4 Designer Series paper, which will go on the top. I may have a few more things, but I will show you those as we start on the card. This is actually a very easy card. So let's put our inside mat down first. I'm using my Beacons 3-in-1 glue. You guys know I love this glue because it stiffens up the cardstock. You're able to have a little bit of wiggle room with it, and it adheres very well. And I'm just going to go ahead and stick all my layers down and fast forward through that. Well, you guys know that usually I would be putting on some music now, but I've decided to do a little voiceover and change it up a little bit. So I'm going to just sit here and yammer at you guys a little bit. How is everybody doing? Are you doing okay? I hope you are. Now, I know a lot of people have not liked this stay-at-home situation. I have to admit, I've loved it. I've done so much crafting. Let me know if you also have not minded it very much. I'm done with all my Christmas shopping. Yippee! And I did all of my wrapping today. There's just a couple of things that I need to get delivered, and then I will wrap those and I will be done. I am so excited. So let me know how everybody's doing, and later on in the video I might talk to you a little bit more. So from the tag buffet, I am going to Silver Heat Embossed Merry Christmas. I am treating my cardstock with my anti-static bag. Then I'm going to take my Versamark ink and put it on my stamp. Besides wanting to know how everybody's doing, the other thing I'm interested in is who besides me, is your favorite YouTube channel person to watch? Who do you feel inspired by? Who teaches you great techniques? I'm interested to know because I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I always have it going on in the background, even when I'm crafting. And then I'll glance up and see what they're doing. And I've learned so much. So let me know who you like to watch, and I will check them out. I don't know about you guys, but heat embossing still mesmerizes me. I love watching that material melt and look so beautiful in the end. Okay, like I said, you have seen me use these before. I get them when they're half price off at my local craft store. They are rose petals, and these are the beige ones. So I'm going to take a solid one and kind of a more of a see-through one. And I'm just going to take my glue gun and adhere. Just put a little bit of glue here and add this one on top. And let me take my little spatula so I don't burn my hand. There you go. Looks like I got 2 of those there. And then I'm going to take these little sprigs that I cut out of the silver foil, and I'm going to lay them on top. It looks like I need to put just a tad bit of glue here, and I think what I'm going to use is my Fabri-Tac glue. Well, maybe I'll put the sprigs down first and see if that holds them down, those petals. So I'm going to take my Beacons 3-in-1 glue and put it on the back of these sprigs. Okay, I'm going to put the music on because I love this little Christmas song. And I've cut a piece of the lace that I told you about, the very vanilla lace. And this is just some lace that I got from my local craft store. They were, well, actually it was a ribbon store. They were going out of business. And I mean, I've never seen so much ribbon in my life, but I got all of that extremely inexpensive. So what I'm going to do is just glue it down the side of my card. So my card will open up this way. I want to make sure it's correct. And then I'm going to just glue it down the side here, and I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac glue for that. We're going to have lots of layers with this card. You know, I like lots and lots of layers and dimension with my cards. And this is just the length of that top mat. And this is just some vellum. This is the square vellum doilies, and I only cut it at a diagonal, so it's kind of like a triangle, and I'm going to glue that in this one corner here. And then I think we're going to put these down next, and I'm going to lay this over the top of it. So let's see how we want that to go. I think I'm going to cut this one in half. Let's see what it looks like. No, I don't know if I like that. Maybe we'll just do 2 of them. And then we're going to add this with just our Beacons 3-in-1 glue. I think it'll look better like that. I can add more things there. Otherwise, it was going to be too hard for it to lay down. Now, I did this, I cut this 3 times and glued them together so that there'd be quite a bit of dimension and strength to it. And then, like I said, I did spray it with our shimmer paint. And then I used the butterfly punch, and I punched it out 4 times. The bottom layer is one on top of each other, and the top layer, if you can see, is both of the wrong sides together. So when I bend it forward, you can see the silver on both sides. And then I just took some of our little pearls and ran that down the center and glued those. And then we also have these. Oh, but I was going to put some of this silver twine here. Let's see, how can I do that? Let me think about this. So I'm just wrapping that metallic thread around my hand, and I apologize that I am out of camera view there, but I just wrap it several times around my hand, then gather it together and then glue it to the bottom of that little petal there. And now you'll see that I am having a difficult time deciding where I'm going to put things down. There is one YouTube person, her name is Roxy Creations. I absolutely love watching her YouTube channel, but she always uses the term, I need to audition. I need to audition these things. And she is wonderful. Make sure you check out her channel. She's got a lot of great ideas. So I'm auditioning things here. Oh, let's just go for it. What's that old crafting saying? It's only paper. It's only paper. Let's just go for it. And my butterfly. Let's just go down there. Well, I'm sure in a talkative mood today. Let me know if you like me adding these little snippets of comments in, or do you prefer the music? Leave me a suggestion in the comment section. Which do you prefer? I always keep in these little containers that I bought at, I think, Dollar Tree. They're just little plastic containers, and I always keep my embellishments as I'm decorating cards and what have you. The ones that I think I might use, I keep them in there. Well, that's not bad. Not my favorite, but it's not bad. Let's see what else I can do. Maybe I need a bigger star here. No, don't really like that. This. Nope. Don't like that. I think these are too dark. Yeah, that's too dark, so that's not going to work. Maybe just that little small one. It's not too bad. We'll just go with that for now. Haha, a decision has been made concerning the little star. I'm liking that. Add a little bit of glue there. Oh no, it's just some. Oh! Hold it down there, girl. Leave it there. Okay, what else do I want to do? Do I want this little doodad over here? Ooh, kind of like that. Adds another little bit of dimension. Think we're going to do that? You know I can't stop once I get started. I can't make simple. It's not in my brain. Just covered up that whole doily. That's all right. I like that there. And then, so as I was looking at the card, this looked too proportional. So I took that other half and stuck it underneath here with a little bit of the Beacons 3-in-1 glue. And I'm just going to add just a tiny dab of my glue gun here to stick that edge down. And then if it's hanging over the edge, I will just trim it with a pair of scissors. But I thought that looked better. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to put these on there. I think it just it looks just fine the way it is. So I heat embossed Merry Christmas on the inside. And that's the outside. And like I said, I will trim that off. I will look at it again in the morning and see if there's anything I want to add to it. But I like that Winter Wonderland Christmas card. Okay, there was something that just looked a little bit plain here. So I heat embossed from the Pretty Pavilion stamp set, Season's Greetings, and then die cut it out using the die. And now I'm going to attach it. Haha, can you believe I actually said that the front of the card looked plain? Oh my gosh, I'm hopeless. Girls, guys, I am absolutely hopeless. Okay, tell me what you think. Should I have added that or left it off? Oh, and I also added some little dots in here. Some little shimmery effects from last year's catalog. Merry Christmas, everyone!